that if I'm being honest, James, if I may, I think you and Turkish and Cecil, to a somewhat lesser degree, are kind of framing this game through your Real Madrid lenses instead of taking it in isolation. And I can understand why you're doing that.
Laurie, we're at home against a fucking 8th place team, Laurie. What are you talking about? What's he talking about? Someone tell me what he's talking about right now. We're at home against the 8th place team. Can't we expect to see better football or more chances or more goals? Is that what are you talking about? Explain.
Well, you predicted 2-1, so
bro, I'm actually just telling you.
No, but explain what you mean, though.
I just told you.
No, but go on. But in the frame
I'm saying
of
you're framing this game through the Real Madrid.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Back down, though.
What do you mean?
So you said I'm right.
No, but what do you mean?
How am I going to be scared?
What do you mean?
That's my guy.
Explain it though. I want to know what you mean. I want to know what you mean.
That's my son.
I want to know what you mean. Explain.
How can you be scared of your son?
Explain. Look, you're trying to divert it. Explain the words that just came out of your mouth. What I'm saying is, you're
looking at this game and you're envisaging Real Madrid instead of more like. This is a build-up to Madrid.
So I'm envisaging our biggest game of the season coming up. Is that?
Hold on one second.
So what I'm saying,
I'm envisaging our biggest game coming up.
There's 2 games to go to Madrid. Don't look at this game in isolation and think, oh, we're not at it. We're getting there, bro. We just come off the international break. First game back, 1-0. First half wasn't that clever, but we, deservedly went in a goal ahead. Second half, I think even you would agree that the football's been better in this second half so far. I've nearly scored yet again. So what I'm saying is, don't fall into that trap of just looking at this game and thinking, oh, we're not ready for Madrid. You got to give it time, let it marinate.
Have we been great in this game?
I didn't say that.
So what I don't get it then. I don't really understand.
Oh,
unlucky.
I think this game could end.
Would you agree with me, Turkish, that we've been better in the second half than in the first? Would you agree with that?
But that's all regardless of what you said about Real Madrid.
Would you agree with that? Would you agree, James? The second half has been a lot better than the first.
The second half's been better. It feels like Fulham have actually had to work to defend and stop us. I think it's definitely been better.
You're highlighting how we
well played.
And that's the thing. And that's where Turkish is like getting in his feelings. I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I'm saying you've got to allow for the fact that there's still a couple of games to go to that game.
Oh my God! Well
done,
listen
to Drake, man. So
if you've got a couple of games to go, let me ask Laurie a question. If you've got a couple of games to go till the biggest game of the season, what do you do in those couple of games?
You're building up to it, bro.
And how do you build up to it?
What do you mean how we build up?
English. The question is in English. How do you build up to the biggest game?
That's what we're seeing now. I'm saying
How do you want to see the build up to the biggest game?
Let me just watch this score.
Whoa! Cross that is from Declan Rice.
It didn't look it from that angle when he first delivered it. Actually, it floated right on top of the keeper.
And before you answer, I'm just going to say,
good ball. There you go,
Laurie. To me, you are. For me, you're right. Of how I'm looking at it. No,
Turkish knows I'm right as well.
No.
I don't even know what you're saying to know whether you're right, wrong. I honestly,
I haven't finished.
I don't know what you're saying.
Let me know.
Do you know what he's saying?
Not to say no. I'm saying you're right, but I'm also
part of that. Don't you understand?
I'm saying that.
I'm saying
the foundation of your statement is we're looking at it with Real Madrid glasses on. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're on about.
You just said it, and then you're saying you don't know what I'm saying. You've just said it.
But explain it though. I'm
saying that you're looking at this game, right? And all you're envisaging is Real Madrid, and I'm saying to you, look, I understand that in a way. Of course you're going to do that.
Everyone is a little bit.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, but don't fall into that drought of thinking just because we haven't done this or haven't done that. Come the Real Madrid game, it's going to be a very different game.
But also in isolation of this game, for me, my mood dropped a little. Listen, I'm actually.
Oh, he's giving the ball away. Kibio.
One-on-one.
But
also, sorry, James.
Now, if you look at that and you say to me, that was Mbappe, that's probably a goal, then I hear you.
So
you can't say that because that's what you just.
Why are you looking at it through Real Madrid glasses on, Laurie? Like it's Fulham.
You should have said that.
No,
I don't get it.
No, but Cecil, did I not say I understand that? Did I not say that?
But if you understand it, and you get it, then what are you saying? That's why I don't get.
Because I'm saying
if I understand and get something, I'm not going to question it.
I'm saying you can't take it in total, like, looking at the game and say, we're going to lose to Madrid because Kibi will just give the ball away.
Who said that before? Who said that before?
I stopped paying attention.
But who said that before you cut in and said, Real Madrid glasses? No one said we're going to lose to Madrid because of this performance against Fulham.
My thing is, in isolation, one thing that you're right. Okay, I think
I am right.
Everyone has a little eye on Real Madrid, of course, but in isolation of this, I thought Saka was coming on. Gabriel Magalhaes has gone down. That is something in this game and is a worry and has affected the mood. I don't know, for me personally, of this game.
But we don't know how that's going to play out. So, do you agree with me that things are looking up, Turkish? Things are getting better, yeah? Yeah. Okay.
Remember, you ain't answered my questions from earlier clearly, so it's what I was saying. Of you to speak up
it's
now.
Getting better,
you
right?
had the answers from earlier. Should we go back to earlier?
No, but I'm saying, is it better now?
Should we go back to earlier?
Is it better now?
But why is it better? If we're not looking at it through Real lenses, why is it better then? Because 1-0 and 2-0 will win in the game. You're talking about the Real game now in terms of seeing better football, seeing a bit of a counter-attack. So why are you now talking about it from Real?
Because I'm saying to you that.
But you're just flip-flopping between one.
No, I'm not
it's like 5 minutes there, you switch a button and then say it from another angle.
It's getting better, right? I said to you that the second half was a lot better than the first half. That's what I said.
And you failed to answer the questions about your own statement.
I think you're deflecting.
You went quiet for 5 minutes and then you tried to bring something up and come from another angle.
I think you're struggling and you're trying to do some deflection. Come on, man. That's a good goal, bro.
And Marino does actually really well to strike.
Are you going to argue with me that I didn't say it's a good goal now? What's going on here?
That's a great
Laurie,
goal.
are you alright?
That's a great goal.
You say you're making up arguments to start arguing with me. I don't get it.
You know where I'm going, Turkish.
But I didn't say it's not a good goal. You just said to me, how can you tell me that's not a good goal? Who?
Come on, man.
So that's the goal.
If we do that against Real Madrid and don't concede early, and we hold them off for a majority of the game, and may have an opportunity like that.
We got Everton next? Why are you looking at it through Real Madrid glasses? That's all I want to know.
See what you done this. On that note,
you know what? You can always tell when a man's rattled because he comes back with these things, even when he's.
You said I'm your son, and you're talking about rattled.
You could always tell when a man's rattled. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, so just
maybe Turkish and Laurie need a show.
Yeah, maybe.
I've got one with his brother. I know. You don't want me to go mad. Nah, gas loud.
You know what it is?
Take both of them
he's still hurting from the fact that UFC is on his way out. And boxing is climbing.
I'll tell you what.
There's definitely an episode with you and Curtis. He'll bring in Laurie, you bring in Curtis. There's an episode there.
LL Sports and News.
But you know what it is, alright? Seriously, you can tell when a man's rattled because he waited right till the end.
He's still delaying the end. That was meant to be the end. It was meant to be.
I got him. I got him, people.
This is crazy.
You can see it though, right?
This is crazy. I actually wanted to make a good point. I always make a good point. That if we do this against Real Madrid and we hold them out, in this game like this, and we nick a goal towards the end, because we're capable of doing that. I know Real Madrid are a different beast, but you never know. Hopefully we can do that when we play against them. Nick a goal and we go to the Bernabeu in a lead. But anyway, forget all that. Thank you everyone that's joined us on this live. I've actually very much enjoyed this live. The game was entertaining. Well, I wouldn't say entertaining. It was good enough. Right. Saka return.
Title race back on.
It's April Fool's, so
Man, people are very mad.
Yeah.